Hello, gang. Miss Karen's gonna read a book to you guys today. This one is called Dog Breath: The Horrible Trouble with Halitosis. With this story, you have to be ready to hold your nose. Okay? You ready? There once was a dog named Haley who lived with the Tosis family. Halitosis was a very good dog, but she had a big problem. Look at the picture. Tell me what you think her big problem was. They're all plugging their noses. What could it be? Halitosis had horrible breath. Whenever Halitosis opened her mouth, horrible things happened. Look at this picture, gang. What terrible things happened? Oh, well, we've got a fish that is upside down in the fish tank. I think it died. There's leaves falling off the plant. The wallpaper is curling off the walls. And even the person in the picture is plugging their nose because Haley has such horrible breath. When the children took Halitosis for a walk, everyone else walked on the other side of the street. Even the skunks avoided Halitosis. And skunks smell pretty bad themselves. Wow. But the real trouble started one day when Grandma Tosis stopped by for a cup of tea. And Haley jumped up to say hello. There's Grandma, she showed up. What? Haley jumped up with her stinky breath and Grandma spilled her tea. Uh-oh. Mr. and Mrs. Tosis were not amused. Something has to be done about that smelly dog, they said. Oh man, poor Grandma ended up tipping over and her feet in the air. The next day, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis decided to find a new home for Haley. Oh, that's sad. Look at, oh, do you guys see there's tears? They're putting up a sign, free dog to a good home. Yep, time to get rid of Haley. The children knew that the only way they could save their dog was to get rid of her bad breath. So they took Halitosis to the top of a mountain that had a breathtaking view. This picture shows them hiking up the mountain, plugging their noses, of course. They hoped that the breathtaking view would take Haley's breath away. See, their sign even says breathtaking view. So they're looking out at the breathtaking view. Do you think it helped? No, it didn't. Even the sun is plugging his nose. Next, the children took Halitosis to a very exciting movie. They hoped that all the excitement would leave Haley breathless. Oh, this one's really silly. Look at the signs. Here's a movie that says, it'll leave you breathless. It'll leave you breathless. Breath of a Salesman, now showing. Oh man, but that didn't work either. Even the actor and actress on the screen are plugging their noses and they're spraying room freshener. Ew. Finally, the children took Halitosis to a carnival. They hoped that Haley would lose her breath on the speedy roller coaster. The sign says you'll lose your breath on our roller coaster. So let's see what happens. Oh man. Here they are on the roller coaster. The kids are having fun. Haley's having fun. But her cloud of bad breath is so stinky that all the people behind them are going, ew! Get their arms are flying. They're not having a good time. That idea stunk too. And now they're all sick. They got tongues hanging out. Their eyes are rolling. Yeah, they did not enjoy their ride. Plans to change Haley's bad breath had failed. Now only a miracle could save Halitosis. Sadly, the three friends said goodnight, unaware that a miracle was just on the horizon. Tears again. They're so sad. They're sad. They don't want to say goodbye to their dog with her bad breath. Later that night, when everyone was sound asleep, two sneaky burglars crept into the Tosis house. The two burglars were tiptoeing through the dark, quiet rooms when suddenly they came upon Halitosis. "Yikes," whispered one burglar. "It's a big, mean, scary dog." He saw the shadow, didn't he? "Ah, don't be silly," whispered the other burglar. "That's only a cute little fuzzy puppy." Ah, now they see Haley in the chair. She is cute. The two burglars giggled at the sight of such a friendly little dog. "That dog couldn't hurt a fly," whispered one burglar. "Come here, Poochie Poochie," whispered the other. So Halitosis came over and gave the burglars a nice big kiss. Slurp! Ew, she's got her bad breath on her tongue and it's getting all over the burglars. The next morning, the Tosis family awoke to find two burglars passed out cold on their living room floor. It was a miracle. Look there's the burglars laying in a cloud of Haley's bad breath. Their legs in the air. Oh, man. The Tosis family got a big reward for turning in the crooks, and soon Halitosis was the most famous crime-fighting dog in the country. She was in the newspapers, everything. In the end, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis changed their minds about finding a new home for Haley. They decided to keep their wonderful watchdog after all. They put up a new sign, "This home protected by dog breath." Because life without Halitosis just wouldn't make any sense. Oh my goodness, they kept the dog, but they had to put a clothespin on their nose because she smelled so bad. But it's still a happy story because they got to keep Halitosis, their wonderful watchdog, even if she did have horrible breath. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope you enjoyed our story today. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.